Nowadays. Let me throw this out here before I finish. This about to hurt. What I'm about to say is about to hurt, but it's the truth. And the truth hurts. It's just like a bad tooth. They both hurt, but it feels good when they come out. So this is my truth. In today's world, you hear of a whole lot of people, or I ran into a whole lot of people that have allegedly called themselves being married. The reason why I say allegedly because where's the proof that your marriage ever existed? The reason why I say that is because if you married up under the contents of God, not man, it should be more than the paper that states and shows that you were married. Now what are you talking about? Well, you go to the Bible, King James Version, it talks about being fruitful and multiplying. Well, I asked most of these folks that have been married, when I was in married, they only had paper because majority of them was in a fruitfulness marriage. Yes, I said a fruitfulness marriage. Now I know it might be one of these demons out here and one of these trolls out here that probably got a church or got a building that they call a church and they go steal that. But you heard it from me first. It's a fruitfulness marriage. What I mean by a fruitfulness marriage? Yeah, you was married to a person 12 or 13 years, 20 years, 100 years, but don't have no contents or evidence showing that you were ever married. Some of y'all don't even have kids through the marriage that y'all in. Y'all have kids involved in the marriage. But not kids through the marriage. And this thing out here, this is why I really got on the subject, is because I'm constantly hearing about a sin called fornication. But isn't a fruitfulness marriage a sin? Isn't that sin? Meaning you got married and you weren't trying to be fruitful and multiply, as God states, as He quotes and says. So before you talk about fornication, look at yourself and ask you: are you sinning today because you stating about fornication as a sin? But if you're involved in a fruitfulness marriage, isn't that a sin?